Have you ever searched for something that doesn't exist? Have you ever fallen down a rabbit hole? Have you ever fallen down a flight of stairs? I've been on YouTube for a really long time, but one thing made me go from watching YouTube videos to making YouTube videos.
Foxxie, what did you use to clean that?
I use this right here.
That's piss!
What are you talking about, Freddy? This isn't piss, this is awesome!
Yeah, because it's some awesome piss!
Yeah, we'll go with that. Plush videos are a subgenre on YouTube that has people making stories with a couple of plushies and dreams. These range from being amateur in quality, from having really high production cost, with plots that can span many episodes. And I was obsessed with all of it. It's a great creative gateway to writing your own shows with your favorite characters. Plus, you don't have to pay a fortune on actors when Freddy Fazbear is literally $20. And with SML, the biggest Plush channel on YouTube, hitting 10 million subscribers, PlushTubing is sort of a staple of YouTube. And since you're using already established characters from series that already have fandoms, it's really good to grow a community of your own. You got your usual culprits: Mario, Sonic, Plants vs. Zombies, Chica with fat tits. But what about a more popular obsession on the internet? Especially this new day and age. Anime. That's right, I scoured the internet to find different YouTubers that make anime plush videos, and realized there's not that many anime PlushTubers. There's a lot of anime plush videos, just not a lot of PlushTubers, if that makes sense. There's a lot of videos that are people covering different plushes, but where's the story? Where's the fun? PlushTubers are very hard to come by normally, but what if you just make the plushies crazy expensive? Because
fuck you.
So anime plushies are usually only manufactured in Japan, and they aren't really seen as toys, more as collectibles that have a limited run. So once you add in the shipping cost and the rarity of the plush, they start becoming very expensive. I could have fed my family with this money. So there's usually 3 options when it comes to making anime plush videos. Option 1, don't. Since it would cost you a lot of money, don't do it. Use something more affordable like Mario or FNAF over there. Option 2, fork over the cash. Like I said, it's very costly and it's probably not worth it. PlushTubing isn't really raking in the big bucks like it used to. And finally, option 3, bootlegs. They're cheaper and they come in different ranges of quality. Some decent and some that are more... Yeah, safe to say we'll see our fair share of bootlegs on this journey. You know what? All this plush talk is making me feel all soft and cuddly. And made from cheap labor. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like 2167. Oh yeah. Today I'm covering anime PlushTubers. So come along with me as we go on a bizarre journey down the PlushTubing side of YouTube. Starting with... So the first channel I'm covering is Titania Warrior Erza. Don't get mad at that pronunciation, that's how she says it, I'm gonna say it that way. Erza joined September 2nd, 2015 as ErzaMii initially. Erza has been doing plush videos for a really long time. 10 whole years to be precise. There's no words to describe how incredibly hard this goes. Some of you might actually feel like you've seen this channel before. That's because I used some of their videos in my Maki video just to show my love and appreciation toward this channel. They don't really cover a singular anime. They instead cover a whole variety of popular series. And because of that, most of these videos kind of feel like, ah crap, I bought the plushies, now I gotta make the video.
Yeah, baby, it was hilarious.
What? Did he just call him baby? These videos are amateurly made, and that's okay. It's all made for fun, but it does affect the viewer experience. It doesn't really feel like anything's planned. I can't tell if they have a script. Another thing, since these videos are not planned, they also just abruptly end, and it's kind of comical.
The answer is 0. If you add 0 plus 0, you get 0. If you subtract 0 minus 0, you get 0. If you multiply 0 and 0, you get 0. Therefore, if you divide 0 by 0, you get 0. Incorrect! There is no possible answer for 0 divided by 0, okay? Sensei, I understand.
And another thing that Erza does that other PlushTubers do that I'm too afraid to do is going out into public places and filming. I personally just don't want to be on a list, but shout outs to you if you can do that. You have more balls than I do. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end. Erza decided to retire from making videos for this channel, which I mean, I would understand. 10 whole years of Plush videos is an insane amount of time to be making anything. But Erza decided to go out with a bang. On September 2nd, 2025, the 10-year anniversary of the channel, Erza would release the second Titania Warrior Erza movie. I would cover this movie, but I don't think I can handle Erza for an hour and a half. There's no hate towards that, it's just I don't think I can. Overall, I really like this channel. It felt similar to how I started my channel, with me just making up plots while I go and just kind of making video ideas up on the fly. This channel was made for fun and appreciation for the series that Erza loved. I also believe that it really feels like a time capsule of a more simpler time on YouTube where you can do whatever you want. I would rate this channel 5 senseis I understand out of 5.
Fighting
Doomfoks is a channel that isn't really a Plush channel. It's more like a box of chocolate, but except for chocolate, you get this.
Mama's so digital.
Doom joined YouTube on Christmas 2016, starting out as King TNT 101. Hey, the 101 thing is my thing. I expect royalties, Doom. They started with one Smash video and then just started making FNAF Plush videos. They posted for a bit, but would decide to go on hiatus on August 20th, 2017. Then return to post this and disappear again. This was a sign. And there, the channel lay dormant for 4 years. That was until Doom returned as Doomfoks and posted 4 boys, 1 voice chat. A very well edited highlight of Doom and some friends in a Discord voice chat. Then their channel will make a whole bunch of variety content, which I'm not going to cover because this video is about plushes. I've never been more hyped in my life. Doom is a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so they decided to make the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series on their channel. This series is the first Plush videos we would see on Doom's channel since the hiatus. I'm not saying anything, but Giorno Giovanna revived the Plush videos. This series has Giorno after the events of part 5, where he is now the boss of Passion. He's kind of lazy and just chills in the house, or goes to conventions, or goes sees Marvel movies. Even though Giorno brought back the Plush videos on this channel, he doesn't really play a big role after the events of Giorno's Minecraft addiction. I actually do really like this series, but it's very short-lived. But because of the series, we got Doom's magnum opus, Mario vs. Sonic. Listen, this video is just good. It's both a really funny and a really dumb watch. I'd recommend watching this video after this video, because it's just that good. The editing is shitposty, but it plays in favor with the tone. It's self-aware of how dumb it is. This goes on for a full 20 seconds, by the way. I also like the costly nature of these videos. We have a real car swerving back and forth on a road. We have graphics cards being thrown into baths. We're not even a minute into a video and they're already breaking a mirror. I think also a reason why this channel is so good at Plush videos is because they're not afraid to just break stuff for the bit. I also think that's kind of the reason why SML got really popular, because of how much commitment for the bit there was. It was that and a mixture of a whole collaborative effort per video, and Doom also does this. Doom always gets their friends to do some voices, which is good.
Are you faggot?
Oh, you can't say that. It's better than sounding like a psych ward patient that broke out and found a camera and a Giorno plush and just started filming. It really gives these videos a fun vibe and just a good collaborative project of love. Overall, keep up the great work, Doom. 5 Giornos being called a slur out of 5. So yeah, most of you guys are probably aware of this channel. AnimeBroMii was a popular plush tuber. They were known for Mario/Nintendo plush videos. It was a channel run by a twin brother duo by the name of Angie and Isaac. They would join YouTube November 13th, 2011, and they technically count as an anime plush channel, with Dragon Ball characters appearing in some videos.
I'm okay. I didn't like the name of the series at first. You know, Dragon Ball. Because of the word ball. It might be offensive in some cases.
And also their old custom L plushes that would be used to represent themselves. But this channel is sort of different from the others. Well, besides that part. I actually used to watch this channel when I was young. I wasn't there for all of it, but I do remember watching some videos. And man, this channel is just quotable from how strange it is.
What's this? No way! Jumping in the lake to get the Dragon Ball!
Speaking of that quote, it's actually from the Is AnimeBroMii Over video. Not that one, this one. This sequence starts with the brothers dying, and the gang has to collect the Dragon Balls to revive the two. This is just a way to explain them going from the L customs to actual custom plushies for their self-inserts. This just feels wrong. Bad plushies aside, I do now have to mention the heinous stuff. There's better videos that can go more in depth on this topic and explain it way better. This video is not about the drama, but I do want to share what happened. So the basic facts is that Angie was 22 and in a relationship with a minor for a while. It's just like some sick behavior. And once this was revealed to the public, the channel would release a video that would basically be their retirement. And they haven't returned to the internet since. Probably. That's it. I'm done with this channel. 1, jumping in the lake to get the Dragon Ball. Out of 5, I'm still a virgin. There's no other way of introducing this channel besides this clip.
She took the kids, Piccolo. She took the fucking kids and she left me.
So Random Plush Productions is an anime plush channel that joined YouTube on March 12th, 2017. It focuses on plush videos for different series. And these videos have a certain aesthetic to them. It's like you're watching home videos from 2005. It could be on purpose, or it could be the fact that the camera is old as dirt. These videos only go up to 720p, and I love it. This might be an inspiration from Random's interest in old YouTube, specifically the era of like 2005 all the way to 2017. Random loves a lot of different series, which kind of makes his channel kind of like Erza's, with different characters from different series. But unlike Erza, he actually has custom made plushes for series that doesn't really have that much merch, like Berserk or Scott Pilgrim. That's another thing that I love about the PlushTuber community, is the handmade custom plushies. Fun fact, I used to make a lot of custom plushies myself. I didn't know how to sew like Random did, so I made paper plushies, inspired by Spacey Tracy's plushies. But I did it in my own style, and I actually really treasured these guys for my imagination and dedication to making plushie. Oh my god, that one's decapitated. Oh no. Sorry for derailing the video like that. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, Random. Vegeta's divorce. This video is one of Random's funniest videos. I don't know why it's funny to me, but it just is. It just speaks to me.
Hey, I heard about what happened earlier, and I gotta say, Cat's fucking hilarious. What a pathetic cuck. I'm gonna call my hot boyfriend now.
What did he just call him a cuck?
Well, hey guys, calm down.
Shut up, Rodeo Clown. You know nothing. Kill yourself. Well, look what we have here. That girl's pretty cute.
Who the freak is that?
Just
Vegeta, no! That's a high schooler!
But I want to cover one series on this channel real quick because of my track record, and I feel like I just need to cover this. So Random has also made a JoJo series, and I want to cover it real quick. This series is made by a younger Random, so the plot is a bit loose. But come on, with characters that look like this, is the plot really the main concern? I love the cast for these videos, but I have to address the elephant in the room. Why do they look like that? Remember when I said that we would be seeing bootlegs? Yeah, that's right now. I'm not gonna plush shame. In fact, I actually really love these guys. I don't know who made this Giorno plush, but I want it so bad, but I'm broke. Alcoholism does that to you. I like these videos. They're clearly made by a kid just messing around with plushies, but you know, it's fun, it's nostalgic. Screw you. The gang actually has their own dynamics in this video. Jotaro's the grumpy one, Speedwagon's the butler, Giorno is the rich one, Cockewing is deep in the closet, and Narancia is the annoying one. I love Narancia. Why are you drowning him? No, Narancia, stop! No! Also, another thing that I noticed with plush videos is that there is always a trend where people will put their plushies within pools. I don't know. I guess that combo just activates neurons in the brain. By the way, if you're a new plush tuber, I don't recommend doing this. If you throw them in water, it will mess up the plush. I used to do this, and now the glue that holds them together has dissolved, and you can tell that this definitely happened with Random's Cockewing, because in the next video, he has glue all in his hair. Overall, I really like this channel and the whole home video aesthetic. I give it 5 kids taken in the divorce out of 5.
Oh my gosh, it's Oshawott, it's Oshawott, say what? It's a little cutie pie, a water type, that's what.
Okay, this next channel isn't really a plush tuber, but shut up. This is my video. The 3D printed Oshawott, also referred to as Oshi, did not joined YouTube, but actually got started on TikTok on January 7th, 2026. They do have a YouTube channel that they kind of stopped uploading to. I do recommend checking his channel out so he starts uploading again on it, because I really like these videos. I also have all the other channels that I talked about in the description, so go check them out after this video. I would recommend it. Please and thank you. So, Ashi is a Plush cosplayer. Yes, they do exist. He actually posts short form content that features different Pokemon wearing different custom made hats. These are custom made hats made by Ashi. They are custom fitted 3D printed hats, and boy do I love them. I don't know why, but just cramming an Oshawott's head into a hard plastic hat just tickles me. You know what? I also have a 3D printer. I can just whip up a hat real quick. All I gotta do is just fire up the engine. The smoke's natural. It's perfectly safe. This baby is practically running like it's brand. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, the 3D printed Oshawott. Why is he here again? The JoJo cosplays. Ashi has made a lot of JoJo themed hats for many Pokemon plushes. And he's also even assembled all the Crusaders, so that's pretty neat. These hats are printed and hand painted to look as accurate as possible, and I think he does a pretty good job at it. Hey guys, this segment was written like a while after last segment. Sorry if this part feels a bit tacked on. This choice was made out of a mix of procrastination, digital circus, and alcohol poisoning. I did a little bit digging on the 3D printed Oshawott, and I found the person actually behind this account. He goes by Deflick? I think it's Deflick. He usually uploads either about Pokemon, there's some JoJo stuff in there, but he's recently been doing these fake Nintendo Switch games. Also go check this out. Why'd I type that? Did I mean to type check him out? Overall, 5 3D printers out of 5. Okay, we're finally on the last channel I'm covering for today. And I gotta say, this one's a doozy. Mr. Plague is one of the most interesting channels I've ever found. He barely counts for entry, but since he has 2 SAO characters and some Hyoverse characters, I guess he can come in. I don't even care about Hyoverse. It just makes me want to vomit. The main thing I want to cover about this channel is the 2 eras that it goes through. It really feels like a Greek tragedy, and you'll see what I mean by that. Starting out as modern Plush cinema and then going into this Mr. Plague persona, and I'm going to cover these in 2 different sections respectively, first starting out with Modern Plush Cinema joined YouTube on October 12th, 2019 and is run by Kirito. Yes, that Kirito. That's one of the things that I want to cover is that Mr. Plague uses Kirito as a stand-in for himself, but he still uses the lore of Kirito. So it creates this absurd story of this version of Kirito, where after the events of SAO, after escaping the death games, thousands of people die. And Kirito is like, how about I make a Plush channel for YouTube? Funny lore aside, most of these early videos are just lighthearted Mario Plush videos. Something I like about this channel is that they make their own custom expressions for the plushies, and it makes them feel more alive than them just blankly staring into the ether. But along with these Mario Plush videos, we also had videos on PlushTubing itself. Modern Plush Cinema was in the small PlushTubing community and actually encouraged others to start making more Plush videos, which is very wholesome. NPC was also very ambitious and wanted to become a very popular PlushTuber someday. So he kept uploading Mario Plush videos, and they're harmless and not really the main focus that I'm going to talk about. But the videos about channel and PlushTubing would become a bit more depressing, especially since a lot of PlushTubers would retire. Modern Plush Cinema is like many other small creators on this website, me included. They just want to make YouTube a full-time job. Now, that does come off as a bad thing because you kind of put off the impression that you're only in it for the money, but it's a goal that many small creators want to achieve. And the thing about Modern Plush Cinema is that he kind of makes it really obvious that he wants YouTube to work out. They have good intentions, but most of his videos come off as a bit desperate, with him pulling stunts to gain subscribers, like promoting his videos or even trying to get bigger channels to shout them out. This feels like a threat.
What's in the package then?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
NPC is a big fan of cute Mario Bros. You can really tell from some of their older videos. Heck, I'm a fan of cute Mario Bros. I remember watching them all the time.
Oh, I want to kill Black. Back to school.
We're gonna get that.
So Modern Plush Cinema decided to send them a package, but it kind of feels like a publicity stunt to gain more subscribers, the way he's saying it.
And do another collab.
Alright, which YouTuber do you have in mind?
Well, since the Cute Mario Bros does mail time episodes, I thought it would be a great opportunity to stand out, since they have a lot more subscribers.
He plans on sending a mysterious gift to the Cute Mario Bros for their fan mail videos. So, I went searching for this package on the Cute Mario Bros channel. I actually found the video that the package appears in, and it contains a King Koopa plush. Side note, did anyone else prefer King Koopa over Bowser? Oh, just me? That makes sense.
I want my feet licked.
But besides the plush, there was also a heartfelt note that the duo reads.
Dear Cute Mario Bros, I became a PlushTuber not too long ago, and even though the genre is slowly dying out, it's been an honor being a part of it.
Is it ever dying out?
When I first discovered your channel back in the golden days of YouTube, my soul has been filled with delight.
Every time I watch a new video you guys post, it always brings a smile to my face because your videos are just so timeless to me.
I really admire your videos because you guys are the king of plush videos. I would not know what to do if you guys quit YouTube. Ooh, eesh, well.
It would never be the same without you guys. Whoops.
I wanted to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being the sunshine to my rainy day. Sincerely, Modern Plush Cinema.
This note is kind of sad in retrospective, given that this was right before Cute Mario Bros. Would retire, with this being the very last fan mail that they would ever open. And this is why I don't think Modern Plush Cinema is only in it for money. It's because you can sense the love for the community that he joined. And after this, Modern Plush Cinema would grow more fed up with YouTube and its algorithm and the decline of his own channel, that something snapped. A new persona was made.
Can you see all of me? Walk into my mystery. Step inside.
Now, this was one of the most jarring changes I've ever seen in plush tubing. Well, besides the SML cease and desist.
What the fuck?
This channel decided to do a rebrand and become Mr. Plague with this gothic inspired look and that. Something I want to mention with this channel is that it uses AI, and that's something I really dislike about this channel. There isn't that much use of it on the channel, but still, it's enough to make me feel disappointed. Mr. Plague, if you somehow find this video and get this far, please stop using AI. I really recommend it because you are an artist. You make these expressions by hand. You edit these videos by hand. I don't understand why you still use AI. The AI just feels like a spit in the face to anyone who's plush tubing. There's a lot of artistic talent that comes into plush videos, and you just using it feels like you don't really care about the art that goes into it. I'm not attacking you, I'm just advising you to stop using AI and remove the generated image from your banner. Put me up there. Anyways, why the sudden change in aesthetic? Well, that's because of the new series that Mr. Plague started, titled Kirito and the Crow. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the hell is The Crow? The Crow is a 1994 gothic film that has musician Eric Draven, after his death, come back to life and get revenge not only for himself, but for his fiancée who was raped and murdered the same night. The Plush series is a parody where Eric Draven is instead replaced by Kirito. So there's even more lore with this version of Kirito, where he survived SAO, made a plush tubing channel, and was killed with a Suna, and is now back as an undead revenger. I like this version of Kirito more than the actual one. Now, The Crow is not a film for kids, it being rated R and all. I think he does a fine job on adapting it to be YouTube friendly. I haven't seen The Crow, so I don't know if it's a good adaptation of it, but I do want to say one thing. I actually kind of like it. The first 3 episodes are actually cool and sometimes can be very funny.
On Christmas Eve, you killed my fiance. Prepare to die.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Maybe this will jog your memory.
It's more of a parody than an adaptation, at least for the first couple of episodes. But as the episodes progress, they start becoming more serious, which is weird because it's a huge shift in tone from the first couple of episodes, which I liked being more of a parody, while this one's just more taking itself more serious.
I found this in your kitchen. Do you really want to throw your life away?
Why is he saying that like those are hard drugs? She probably just had a headache. And with this more serious tone, we see what the series is truly about. Mr. Plague's agitation towards the algorithm. And when realizing this, all I could do is just sigh. Now, I'm not hating on Kirito and the Crow or Mr. Plague. I actually really like it, besides some oddities.
I want my feet licked.
I would recommend you guys go watch it if you have the time. But listen, Mr. Plague, I get it. YouTube does feel like an uphill process. The second you're not consistent, the ball just rolls back down to the start, and you have to do it all over again. You could blame the algorithm, but ultimately, if you don't change, nothing will. Now, I'm not saying getting rid of plush videos. In fact, I think you should expand on what makes you happy instead of what makes you views. And I can tell that plush videos make you happy, so keep doing those. There are billions of people on this platform that will love your content. I love the first couple episodes of The Crow, and I can tell that you loved making them, so do more of that. Or maybe if you want to do something else, maybe mix plush tubing with another genre, like plush tubing and commentaries. Just don't give up. It'll work out. Overall, Mr. Plague, besides all the AI on the channel, which, you know, remember to get rid of that, I'll give you 5 King Koopas out of 5. And again, I want to shout out all the creators that I mentioned, besides AnimeBroMii. They all are creative and in the description, so I highly recommend checking them out. And if you're a person who wants to make plush videos, I highly recommend it. Whether it be anime plush videos or non-anime plush videos, whether it be traditional plush videos or something that's more different, like bashing plush tubing with another genre out there. Whatever you plan on doing, make sure you love it and stay creative. I've been Foxxie, and this has been a fever dream. Bye!
You can be Tony Hawk! This is you winning the X Games! Go get him, Foxxie!